Weird, it went green before it. Oh, so maybe you're having a heart opening or something. This connection is because it went green in before it came on. So, um, yeah, like I've said before, I'm getting a bit tired because I'm over halfway now. So again, maybe this is going to make sense to someone that you're more than halfway. Keep going if you're the masculine. Keep going if you're the feminine and the masculine. So Libra is the house of union and marriage, and it doesn't need to be literal marriage. It can be though. It's like partnership. It can also be karmic partners as well. So you got to watch out with that. Like as in it can be friends or lovers that are in your life for a long time, but they were in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So it can be people that aren't meant to be in your life a lifetime. You might think it, because if they've been in your life about 20 years, you know, but yeah, I've had people be in my life that are like around that 15, 10, 20 years, and they weren't meant to be there any longer because they're not in my life anymore. I wish all these people are happy and shit like that, but they're not, they weren't meant to be going any further. So, right, watch the collective one to see how I work. But like I said, this doesn't need to be for a Libra, this can be for anyone. Right, so, and we'll read about the house. So, the Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. And it's Psalms 145:18. Submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. 22:21. So I feel for the feminine, I want to go right in and say, you are somebody that is very obedient to the word of God. So I feel you're a bit like myself. You might even say God more than you say spirit. Um, I feel you really resonate very strongly with kingdom spouse. Notice how, see what I mean? How it's really coming through very strongly with like marriage and union stuff. You take this very seriously. Um, and you follow the instructions, even when it doesn't make sense. So again, as long as it's with good intentions and integrity, which again, that's what God's all about. God's not going to tell you things that's going to hurt people. It might be about the truth, which can be like the wrath of God, but it's the devil that tricks you. So that's all very strong. What is the feminine? What's the overall thing for the feminine and the masculine? Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. So wait a minute case that becomes relevant. So there's something that you've been manifesting, you've been wanting, you've been putting strong intentions out about. I feel they're saying that like the feminine in particular, like you know who your kingdom spouse is, and you know that they've been heavily attacked with spiritual warfare as well as yourself. You know that this union's under attack. Um, Solitude. I feel you've needed to hermit a lot. I feel you're still hermiting. I feel you know that when you hermit, it also helps the masculine to mirror when they're ready. And I feel that's whether you call it, I heard it's working. Like they're curious now. They want to know what you're up to. Start a project related to something you're curious about. Because look how it's like the wee cat and the unicorn. I always feel it's like, you're very different, right? But it just works. And also, it's like what I said before, like other people have tried to make you both feel like you're not a good fit for each other. But those people are like the karmic energies around you. Whereas I feel helpful people around you will have actually like encouraged this. Um, Hope. Yeah, there's hope here. There is hope. There's a rainbow behind that mermaid's head. So it's like there's hope on the horizon that the masculine can't see yet. Um, Brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. I feel this is quite specific. I feel there's been a lot of sabotage here from like friends, family, just karmic people wherever they show up. And it was all through jealousy. People could see they had an inner knowing, right? And that's why that's why they made me channel that, because it's just my God, my God, your God. If you want your God and the guide speaking through me, that you had to say goodbye to a lot of people in your life because it was just stress. Look. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Hello and goodbye. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Like literally, like that's what it feels like. I'm going to use that as the um. Yeah, you had to say goodbye to people that were bringing no, they were bringing stress. Like they weren't bringing joy and fun and encouragement. They were bringing you stress. However that fits for who. Yeah, hope. But there's hope here. Because I feel, look, gentleness, that's a divine masculine coming forward to gentleness. I feel I'm picking up on a feminine and a masculine that you've actually had, I feel you've had to purge your life of a lot of karmic friends. That's what's coming through. See what I mean? Like, it's more picking up on the karmic energies. And I've not used this for any other signs. This is to heal yourself, Oracle. Why have I picked this up? Give me something for the feminine. Courage. You've had to have a lot of courage. Again, this feels like, look, Libra's the opposite sign of Aries, right? And So I'm an Aries, right? So I find that when anyone's got like a Libra, say I attract a lot of Libra moons. Like my best friend's a Libra moon. I've got a lot of people that I connect, soul family that have got a Libra moon. I'm able to help you be more assertive and speak your voice and put up good boundaries. And usually the Libra energies are quite good at like helping just balance me out wherever I need it. Sometimes, like I like to say, it's like, maybe balance it out like the ghetto energy, like, that, like, not everyone's out to hurt you. But again, in my experience, I do literally, I do just attract so much jealousy because I'm shining my light and I've got the courage to go first in a lot of cases. And it's not easy, it's not easy to be in the public eye and it's not easy to be speaking out about things that people are afraid to. But there can be a lot of people cheering you on for doing it. And what this feels, that feels like worldly things. It feels like Joan of Arc energy. And like I said, like I'd really say one of my strongest guides around me is Joan of Arc and like Wonder Woman frequency because they pulled me at my wee Wonder Woman thing over there. It's it's strong Aries energy here. So I feel, yeah, you're needing to embody the North Node in Aries to find your courage. If you're a Libra, again, you don't need to be a Libra though. We've got Libra somewhere though. But yeah, I feel the feminines had to be very courageous with all the people that I just feel you could see. Like I keep itching my nose as well. If your loved ones in spirit are guiding you, I feel like you've just been from the minute you met this person, you could see the jealousy. And I don't think they saw it. I think, yeah, I just don't think they saw what you saw, but they see it now. The masculine, self-love, and selling out. Holy shit, guys. Right, so this card in this deck is called the prostitute card. I'm not kidding, right? So and because I've not used these cards for any of the other ones, I feel the masculine now sees who the karmic energies around them are that were, yeah, that like throwing themselves at them. So I feel like this is a guy that like can now see that if in a lusty energy, they're attracted to girls that just throw themselves at them. Like they've got no self-respect, they've got no self-love. They're just throwing themselves at them. And this masculine might have been in a time in their life like that. And I can feel their higher self admitting that. But now they find that so unattractive. And they're now looking at the feminine like that person loves himself and actually has boundaries. And they've guided me out the darkness. And all that energy's done is pull me even further into a dark place. Oh God, this is juicy. Phoenix rising that I'm now rising from. That's what the masculine's saying. Look at this. So look, sexual arts. But look, 33 come to Jesus moment. That's this masculine's again pretty deep. But again, remember, Libra is about union. The next house, the Scorpio's going to be interesting. It always is sexual union, but right now we're on the spiritual union, spiritual marriage. This person feels the spiritual marriage between you and them. They feel you're their kingdom spouse. If they've heard of this, that connects with them. If they've not heard of it, they just feel that you're connected through some divine force. They feel very strong about it. They've awakened to it like you do, whoever this is for. And it's not just sex, it's tantra, it's love, So again, that bit unfortunately, like in order to experience the passionate way in which I just described it, it does make sense that if you're a feminine, like the masculine has to go deep down in the dark shadow with the, I won't say that word again, with the energies that was on that card. Now, it doesn't mean somebody is unnatural, it just means that like they well, I can't say much about flashing pants and bras because again, if you see Gemini, you'll get the banter of that. But do you know what I mean? It's like being serious. Like it is somebody that just wouldn't think twice about putting it all on display and not really having any respect for themselves. It's like it feels like we're still in Virgo because Virgo's a bit prim and proper. But you know what I'm saying? It's like this masculine does not find that attractive at all. This masculine's repulsed by people that throw themselves at them, and they might not have been before. So this is an interesting one, but that's what's coming through. What have we got? What have we got for the feminine? We have miracles, yeah. Expect miracles. So this feels like if you've had a masculine that was chasing every bit of skirt and distracted by every distraction and all that kind of jazz, or could have been with the same karmic energy for a while, or whatever the deal is there. This person expect a miracle change in this person. They've had a come to Jesus moment, or they will in the future. And yeah, very strong as you can see what I've just channeled. The masculine. Flow. Yeah, they're going with the flow. I feel the full moon in Gemini on the 15th of December is going to be very significant for this person. Oh, yeah, especially because Gemini is the twins, especially if you've got any kind of aspects bringing in like um anything to do with like, union and stuff like that. So, maybe because we're on Libra, it could be in the seventh house of the spiritual union, the eighth house of the sexual union, or, something like that. But yeah, this masculine's now going to take an opportunity when they feel guided. They're diligently taking the steps to, they feel this can be really abundant. They see the potential. But look, we've got potential and community. I know what they're saying. A community has held this person back, and I've already brought that through. It took a karmic, the fucking village, as I like to say with the other deck, it took a karmic community to hold this person back. But this person now can see that. And that's what makes so much sense why they were making me say about Kingdom Spouse. Like, this person can see what spiritual warfare is. They see all the attacks that have went on over the years or however long, and they want to make things right. I feel you. I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? I'm a fool. I'm sorry I lied to you. It was wrong. I'm admitting that now. I was a fool. Hurting you hurts me. Or as I like to say, I was a dick. And then look, I'm sorry as well. Look, the alarm's about to go off, but I'm feeling the weirdest heat at the back of my neck. So you could be having some kind of, I feel if Max Lisbon's getting some kind of, I think my words are, that this person's words are going to be all flustered. So this Maxilin's getting a serious voice activation because it's the heat. It was so weird. It was like I was getting heat all around the back of my neck. So that's happening to you if you're this masculine. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. Yeah, this person, they're sorry, and they can see now what they couldn't see before. They can see the sabotage, the feminine. I see your birthday numbers everywhere, so you could have literally just seen them when you're watching this, like on this video, or like at some point today, or you will soon. There's fuckery going on around you, be discerning. It's just amazing how, yeah, that's just backed up what everything I've channeled because they're just using whatever cards are going to do that. I'm so proud that you're my divine masculine. I think the point of that is that this feminine, all the feminines that this makes sense to, are really proud of their masculines for finally seeing what is going on. And all they want now is the truth. And that's why I feel if you're open to that activation that my guys are doing is like clearing some stuff at the throat chakra to help you come and speak your truth. Deception. I knew I should have said it, but in my third eye, I knew that that card was going to come out, or the one about jealousies. But I think that's what that. No, I thought the one about jealousies might come out. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. There's been a masculine here that is so that the relationship though. Again, that sometimes is that they were wearing a mask to you. There's that, but this more feels like there's loads of like relationship is just like being in some sort of friendship with somebody. It's like I feel there's just a lot of friends and shit, like male and female, around this person that have just been really deceptive. Make the effort. This love is worth taking the risk. You're called to move forward. But I feel this doesn't come through a lot, but I can feel there is a close friend around this masculine that's encouraging them. So that's encouraging because I can feel it. So right, and we're going to end on this cut. Wait a minute, did I pull the words out? Where did I put the? I don't know if I've already done the words, but for the feminine, risk. So I feel that's about you've taken big risks to be courageous. Watch the masculine mirror you. Could be years later. I can think of things that I've been really courageous with, and I've had a sense of how my twin flames already mirrored it back. But there's things that I've taken big courageous leaps forward with that he's not done it yet, but I know he will when it's the right time. Awakening, yeah, because he's awakening, you're awakening, your masculine's awakening, because that was the masculine's word. So that was cool how we done that. Right, so um the card to ground this in is the Queen of Keys, and on the back we've got loving elementals, right? So there's a wee baby on the grass there. So again, there could be children involved here already, whatever age, especially if there's young children. But this could also be about spirit babies that want to come in here. So again, disregard that if that's not you. But the Queen of Keys, again, this could be about the spirit babies guiding, masculines to their true divine feminine, their kingdom spouse. Um, Queen of Keys. It would be right at the end, so I feel this is taking a long time because it's nearly the last, it's the second last card. So you're nearly there is what I'm getting from that. You could have even given up because I was almost like, right, where the fuck is it? Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I feel this masculine's like I'm just tapping into someone's like can't believe the journey they've went on. But you're nearly there. So that's what I want to say. A queen dressed in a gown of rich colours and textures stands atop the tower of her great castle, happily looking over the rich, verdant hills of her domain. In the far distance, her husband returns from his travels. I'm gobsmacked. So do you know what I mean? It's like if we're going with the twin flames, right, which is a real thing that's went back eons, so that's why it fucks me off that pop culture's made it like, oh, twin flames, and then fucking stupid arseholes that have made ridiculous documentaries, whatever. But it's kind of like you go back lifetimes, past lives. I feel the two of you have had flashes of very strong past lives, like where someone could have went out to war and maybe returned injured, or maybe they didn't return at all, and you've always had this longing feeling. Again, if you're interested in all of this, past lives is an expertise of mine with my shamanic work, but it's also expertise, like I don't know why I'm using that word, but like, yeah, I'm an expert in the area of past lives, full stop. But like, I love past life regressions and everything like that. And I can also do future regressions, like to do stuff about New Earth and that. So if you want to book something like that, you can book the Crystal Clear Clarity session because it does need a lot of hours for basically some people need a longer time to get into that deeper state. But I can usually, again, somebody said that to me recently, like, oh, I can't be hypnotized. I was like, please don't challenge me, because like anybody that's ever said that to me, I've had them down pretty quick. There's some people it takes longer, but usually, yeah, I'm good at what I do in that way. It's my thing. Um, Right, so, and again, it's like what I say all the time, Libra, take note of this, because the opposite is Aries. There's a difference between confidence and cockiness. I'm not being cocky, I'm being confident. I've worked with thousands of clients over a decade now, and I've got evidence for me to prove to myself that I'm good at it, and for other people. So do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the proof's in the pudding. So I don't know why I needed to say it like that, but somebody needed to hear that about you with your work. Like, don't let other people make you feel like you're not good enough. Like I feel this masculine's put in the work to come to you. So if you're the masculine, don't let anybody talk you out of what is destined for you. This is a destined union. This is your kingdom spouse. This is serious. Look how serious I'm being. Yeah, someone's returning from their travels. This card represents a woman of authority. She's sensible, helpful, and thoughtful. She's confident in her authority, but always happy to celebrate the success of others. She could be a love interest of you or someone in your life. Again, this feels like a strong, empowered, divine feminine that encourages other people. You could be a coach, a healer, basically, you could do something very similar to myself. That's who I feel I'm talking to. You encourage other people. I can actually think of some of you that makes sense that you've got strong Libra placements. Besides referring to a positive woman of business, this card can represent you or another who's about to climb the ladder of success. Again, this is what's coming in again. Like, look how confident I was saying that. It's like, you've done the work. You've done the work to succeed, because they pulled me up to the word succeed there. You've sacrificed more than what other people would, right? So you get to enjoy the things at the top now. And it really is coming through there that, again, that's why there's a lot about deception and jealousy. There's going to be people that try to hang on your coattails, or, oh God, I've actually just seen somebody else I can think of that's got strong Libra, yeah, where it's like, I'm always, again, I'm just quite protective of, I'm protective of, well, obviously my clients and just really anybody that I see out there that I feel connected to, but it's that, just, yeah, be wary of that. It's like, I feel you're doing very similar to me, and people could fly on your coattails. So just, don't be too suspicious of everyone, but don't be gaslighting yourself. So get outside influence, get an outside person that can, again, if you feel connected to me, get a reading and book a session, and we'll work out who this is if you don't know who it is. Because you don't want to be like, I feel like I want to say you don't want to be being suspicious of the wrong people. You know what I mean? Because you might be being overly suspicious of people that have actually got your back. There's something going on there. Um, Positions in banking, investment, real estate, and management may be coming. Self-employment in any industry could also be at hand, as well as a greater financial independence, increased authority, creative autonomy at work. But what I'm saying is, it's like, look at this. Take note when the Queen and King of Keys appear. and they're facing each other, it indicates a deeply profound relationship and love or business that is of great value. If the king or queen have their backs to each other, there could be a break in communication or lack of connection. Well, he didn't show up, but what I'm feeling is he's coming because the card said somebody's returning. So, Queen of Keys. Wait a minute, that could be quite a. I don't know if you can really see it, but Queen of Keys, your Queen of Kings is Queen of the King of Keys is on his way. I think we've already got a thumbnail for this, haven't we? Right, anyway, that's fine. So I'll go on to Scorpio. This one is going to be interesting, I think.